Ninja chat, but it wasn't working, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna roll without it. But yeah, I don't think I set it up right, so that's the reason probably why it didn't work. So we'll just talk about a few things that I did talk about it before on my YouTube channel, but just want to talk about it here on the Rumble, because it seems like a lot of people tend to choose like either one platform or another platform, like which is the best platform to stream on. I know a lot of you do multi-streaming. I did that as well, but I just kind of like do it to test. But mainly before, I used to always main YouTube. Now it's a little bit like Rumble and YouTube, but I don't really stream on YouTube anymore, because it's like, I don't know, it's just either you're a streamer or you're a content creator over there, because it's kind of hard when you're just kind of doing both at the same time, especially if you're not really doing it, you're not consistent to doing it. Then I left my fucking drink over there. So you tend to either start creating content on the YouTube and then going from that to streaming. It could mess up your algorithm as well. Like it did mess up mine, and somebody gave me a tip about that, about how to fix that. But I mean, the solution at the end, like, which is better for you, which one fits you the most, and if you like to multi-stream, I mean, that's good, nothing wrong with that. But which is really going to get you there to where you want to be, and to where you like your goal of streaming, because everybody can stream on any platform, but which is really better, like, it's actually going to get you to the whole streaming to be famous, or whatever your goal is, because that, I mean, for me, I like streaming, I like to connect with people, but also like I like to help people at the same time, so I mean, other people just want to be famous, that's kind of like what a lot of people like to do. But for me, I mean, I'd rather be famous for the right reasons, not just for myself. So yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I started streaming before, because I like to help people and talk to them and everything, but I don't know, now these days it's just like not everybody's in it for the same thing. So wait a second, let me get my drink really quick, because that's just really bothering me. I thought I had my damn drink right here, but I guess I didn't. And I will be pulling up, like, if people want to talk about their stream and everything, what they think, what they want to work on, or what. Like, I mean, I'm not the best streamer out there, but like, some people put on a show, some people are real, some people are not, at the end, so I mean, I don't put on a show like in that way. I just kind of be myself, I don't like to be like fake and everything, because a lot of people just, they're not real. So it's like they just put on a show and then they're not like who they are on stream. So you never know, that's just how social media works, it's like they're not who you think they are and stuff. But I will be pulling up some streams as well. Like, give me 1 second, let me just grab my drink really quick, because the main thing I want to talk about today is the topics, pretty much, which is the best platform for yourself at the end, because it all comes down to you, personally, me, I prefer, at first, like as I was saying, I prefer YouTube, because that's like the best platform that will, like, get you to like not not worrying about money or whatever, depending how far you make it, how much money you really make, at the end. Because it's not just about getting to the 1,000 subscribers at least to get partnered with YouTube, but also there's two partnerships. There's the 500 where you just get like subscribers. That's like the first partnership, and then the second partnership is the added revenue. So that's the one that actually makes you money. But if you have 1,000 followers or 500, right? But either way, you're not really having any views and people are coming into your stream, so there's no point. So I mean, like, it's good people get followers and everything, like, I get that, but like, if you're not really getting any audience coming into your stream and talking to you, then there's like really no point, so you're pretty much going to be, and I've seen that a lot of here and YouTube, Twitch, everywhere, they got like so many followers but nobody shows up, so it's like, you start to think about it, like this guy has like 30,000 followers or 50,000 or whatever, but only like certain, I get it, like not everybody can show up at the same time, but then again, like, it kind of tells you something where like which platform is going to be better for that, so at the end, are you going to be streaming on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, or Rumble, or any other platform you choose, so pretty much, if you're starting off, I say you just choose like either Twitch or something just to start off. That's kind of what I recommended before when I was doing a video on this, but I don't recommend streaming and like on YouTube when you don't know what you're doing and stuff, because a lot of people, they're gonna be like, they're expecting a little more. On Twitch, everybody starts off on Twitch. I started off on Twitch. Rumble is a good place to start off too. You just need to make sure you like talk to people and find out and get tips and everything. Be a little bit more open-minded about like your streaming and everything, because you pretty much don't know what to do at first. When I first started streaming, I didn't know like about having my chat open. I know it sounds stupid, but so let me just talk to my alarms. I didn't know about having my chat open and all that. So when I used to stream, like, this was like when I first started, and I started like pretty much from my console, so like a lot of people do start like that because nobody has like a PC and everything set up all the time. So that's where I started. And then when I started streaming, I didn't know like people were trying to talk to me. I was just like, oh, I have viewers, and like, I don't know, I just didn't think about it. I know it sounds stupid, but that's how I started. And then when I realized like, hey, wait a minute, I have viewers, but like, I thought like they were gonna come in through the chat where I was streaming, but back then on the Xbox they didn't have any of that stuff, where you can see your chat and all that. So once I realized that, I started looking at my phone, because that's what I had at the moment to look at the chat. And then once I started talking to people, it's cool, you connect with people and everything all over the world, and sometimes you meet people, sometimes you make friends for your life, so it's a very interesting way of meeting people for sure, and by streaming, so it's really cool, man. Like I was saying, it's kind of what you want to start off with, and you want to probably approach where you're either going to be on camera or not. What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to be on camera, or are you going to choose to be off camera, or what? Being on camera, I feel like you connect a little bit better with the people, instead of not being on camera. Like, it's still cool and everything, but it does help. I know there's a lot of people that don't do camera, they do really good, but they do their avatar. That's what I used to do at first, but that's only because on my old channel, my YouTube channel, when I used to have, I did go live on camera, but people didn't seem really to care too much at that time. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna try avatar sometimes or whatever, right? But I realized that it's good to be on camera because you connect a little bit better with the people, and I don't know, it's just a little better experience than not being on camera. But you know, it's your at the end, it's up to you, you know. So either whether it makes you comfortable or whatever you like, you know, either way, you know. But I mean, Rumble is pretty much growing, and I think a lot of people are barely finding out about it. That's what it seems like to me. We're having a lot more people streaming on Rumble, but not as much as like obviously Twitch or YouTube and all that. It seems like this platform still, as long as it's been out there, people still don't know about it. But I mean, it's okay, whatever, you know. It's gonna get there eventually, and being part of the creator program, it's, you know, I didn't think they were gonna probably oh, thanks, D. I didn't think they're probably gonna, you know, pay out and all that, because, you know, it's kind of silly. It seems too good to be true, you know, like getting paid by a platform for streaming and all that, especially when you're a new content creator. So it's like, when somebody told me, oh, I made this much money, I was like, what, really? Are you sure? Like, what the fuck? I was like, okay. I was like, I'll just keep doing it, but you know, if I don't see shit, I'm not gonna do it anymore. Like, not gonna take it serious. But yeah, man, they pay out, and I was just kind of surprised, and I was like, damn, I'm just gonna do this from now on, you know, as like either as a hobby or whatever, you know. But I mean, I enjoy it still. That's why I still do it, even without getting paid before. So, but as a lot of you know that or probably don't know about Twitch, they don't pay shit. Like, I streamed for Twitch for a long time. I think I only made like maybe $100, $100 and something, I don't know, maybe a little more, but that was only from subs, you know. So because they take away like most of your money, so it's kind of stupid. And the only way you can make money is from subs, you know. And that was a big problem. Even I know people that have like, I don't know, the requirements to be a bigger streamer on there, and they don't. I mean, like, at least like a average streamer, what you call on Twitch, where they have at least like 100 people watching them. They don't make that much, so that's the problem, you know. You can't really go and stream somewhere where it's not really gonna pay you out, you know, because at the end you're still putting your time and effort and money, because you buy all this crap that you have around you, you know, the computer, the capture card, the console, and games and all that. So everything costs money, you know. So it's like, you got to decide what is the best platform for you at the end. What do you choose? What do you think it's better for you? If you like more of a little bit more freedom of speech, you'll probably get Rumble. If you don't, anyways, my whole shit just crashed, so I was pretty disappointed. Yeah, it's my background right here, the rain and stuff, but let me take this shit off. Oh, shit. Yeah, my computer just took shit on me all of a sudden when I was talking and shit. So and ever since I updated the fucking new Streamlabs OBS thing, like, it just started giving me problems now. It's like, fuck. It's always something all the time too. Oh, it's relaxing. Yeah, that's why I have it every time. I always put it on because it's pretty relaxing when I just turn on the computer. It's like the rain and stuff. But Yeah, sorry about that. Thanks for staying here. I was like, as soon as I was saying something, it's like that whole shit just fucking crashed on me. The whole PC. Have you ever gotten like the sad face blue screen and all that? Have you ever had that before? But that could happen a lot for a lot of reasons. Fucking corrupt files and all this shit. But you know, shit happens all the time when you're streaming. That's never perfect. That's the only thing about live streaming, you know, instead of like recording videos, that things like that happen. So you gotta be aware of expect the unexpected, let's say, you know. But yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I was saying something and then I'm just double check this really quick. 1 second. And I was trying to add the ninja chat. I done it before, but it's been a long ass time. Just feel like everything's good. Let's see. You always have issues? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty normal, huh? It's pretty normal to have issues like that. Regardless, right? Somebody left a comment here. Fish don't pay what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, they don't pay for shit. Ninja wasn't working for you last night either? Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. That shit's fucking... I don't like to use it for that reason, because it's always fucked up. At least my experience. I had it fucked up for the longest time, and you know, I stopped using it because of that shit, because it always fucks up and some fucking kind of problem and everything, and I don't want to look stupid on stream and shit. It's like, oh shit, what's going on, guys, you know? So it's like it's gonna be something, you know, but like Ninja chat just made it worse for me, so I just fucking stopped using that shit, you know. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm throwing this shit out the window. But I'm gonna try it again, but it's just, I couldn't fucking figure it out again. I was like, fuck this. I'm just gonna leave it alone right now. That's what I was trying to set up since last night for this, especially when I'm always gaming, because I'm always fucking playing, you know, when you're playing like a sweaty game and all that, you're like fucking, you know, on point trying to win the game and shit, and people are chatting with you over here and you don't notice it because you're too busy playing the game. But like, that's why I want it, because of that reason, because I'm always like over here not paying too much attention to chat and everything. Somebody was talking to me on Kick yesterday, as I was mentioning, and then I thought, you know, I thought at first he was just like trying to promote himself, and my bad, I misread this message. But he's like, did you even read the chat? And he's trying to talk to me, telling me that I think I could grow more on Twitch. He was just telling me, you know, because I guess he liked whatever when I was playing yesterday, or talking and all that. And then he was just trying to tell me that I think I should fix my page more, you know, on Kick. But I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. So I didn't even know I was streaming over there. But yeah, I just thought it was funny, you know. But I think he followed me. I'm not sure, to be honest. I just had the chat there at this point. But yeah, back where I was getting at, we're talking about like which is the best platform to stream on and everything, before my fucking computer took a shit on me. And in my opinion, I think Rumble's probably the best platform to stream on. I know it's not perfect and they're still like working on a lot of shit, but as of now, I think it's the best one and the one that's gonna pay off, you know. Second, I think YouTube. I want to say a third. I guess third of Twitch for like, so you can learn how to stream, you know. I don't, that's why I said I don't really like consider that one a good place to stream on, you know. even if you're multi-streaming, I mean, it's still good and bad, you know, because people won't come over from like multiple platforms. That's the thing. Like if you're streaming on YouTube or anywhere else, you know, even if I'm streaming right here, like people won't come to that platform all the time, you know. It's like they either like Kick or Twitch or YouTube or whatever, you know, because people don't want to go in there and make an account. That's the thing. I think that's like the lazy part of them going into a platform, that they gotta make an account, and nobody wants to do that shit, you know, unless like they really like the person, they might probably do it, but you know, most of the time they don't even try to do that. I mean, I don't like Twitch, to be honest. I don't like watching people on Twitch. I don't like being on Twitch, you know, even though it has a lot of things you can do there and interact with the streamer, but I mean, I don't like it. YouTube doesn't really have much to like interact with the streamer, you know. That's the thing about YouTube, you know. It's like, because it was never really meant to be for people to stream on. It was mostly meant to be for, you know, content creation, you know. So it's like, that's what people need to understand about YouTube, you know. At the end, it's still, people still watch videos there. That's what they do, you know, to learn stuff or whatever the hell, you know. Watch people play games or whatever the fuck they do, you know. That's one place that I think people should either stream and like upload videos and make shorts and whatever the fuck, you know. That's probably gonna benefit you more than streaming on like YouTube and stuff, you know. So I mean, at least from my experience, I mean, I did lose my channel, my first channel, and I had to start all over, and I did it all over again, and I'm already like at 500 and something, you know, all over again and shit, you know. So it's like, yeah, I was a bitch, but I did it. It's not impossible, but it is fucking definitely challenging to grow on YouTube. I always drink this drink. It's pretty damn good. You ever try it? I'm not promoting it or anything, but like I like it because it's like all natural. It's supposed to be an energy drink, but it's like, it's mostly like tea. Like all the ingredients are natural and stuff, you know. So it's like apple juice, blueberry juice, lemon juice, green tea, and then elderberry, and then vitamin B12, and that's it. It's all organic, so that's why I'm always drinking this shit. But I mostly drink it if I really need it, you know. I try not to obviously drink this shit all the time. Most of the time I was just drinking regular tea. But anyways, so I mean, at least for your experience, D, what do you prefer as a platform so far? Because I think you only streamed on Rumble, right? You never stream on Twitch or YouTube or any of those places. Like, curious, like what people experiences and like what people have experienced so far on those platforms, you know. Because I mean, for me, like I said, it's been not good for the other platforms, except for Rumble, you know. It's the only place I think it's probably the best place right now to stream on, because that's what everybody's getting into, you know. They're trying to multi-stream, you know. That's all they do, you know. Like I said, multi-streaming is good, but you know, which one are you gonna main, you know? Which is your main platform, you know? It's like you're gonna focus on, because there's always gonna be a main, you know. It's not gonna be all of them, even though you multi-stream, you know. Like we got a bunch of, let's see, let me look at something really quick. Got a bunch of people here streaming, right? On on Rumble here. Let's see how many people are streaming right now on Rumble. Okay, of course we got Dr. Disrespect. Yes. Let's see. I know I follow him too. He's right here. He has about almost 2K people right now. I think he just started. He must have just started right now. But I don't think a lot of people are streaming right now. Let me find out right now. For the gaming, let's see. Trying to put live because this shit's just showing me everything. Oh yeah. It's the same thing. No, the fuck. Oh, here it is. See how many pages. So it's 1, 2, 3. So let's just say it's about 100 people right now streaming, right? Let's just say that. I mean, that's not a lot of people. Most of the time, I only see like 1 or 2 pages. Before, I used to only see 1 page on people streaming on Rumble and stuff. So, but I mean, it looks like it has picked up a lot more. Because I never used to see this many pages. When this is just like what on a weekday, on a Wednesday. So, you know, it has picked up. I mean, most of the time you'll get more viewers and everything on the weekend because that's what people have more free time. Well, you know, I guess it doesn't matter because some people are off on the weekday as well. But either way, on the weekends usually when people have a little more free time, at least for the rest of the people. Really enjoying Rumble, DT Dub TV. Want me, put me on here. You put you on here? Oh, okay. You said, and it's a great place to start. Yeah, it's true. It is a great place to start. Gotta go to work, catch a little bit. Oh, okay. My computer from. Oh yeah, no worries. All right, thanks. Appreciate you stopping by. Thanks, D. Have a good day. I'm not gonna be streaming that long because I gotta go do something. But anyways, so we have about 100 people or so, you know. Thanks, Steve. Have a good day. I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. So about 100 people or so streaming right now, right? And I think the biggest mistake people do all the time when, you know, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect either, but the main thing when people are streaming and stuff, you gotta make sure you interact a lot with the person. There's a lot of people on here that kind of do that, but kind of don't. You know, the most important thing is to interact, of course, with the audience, right? So you want to be interacting with them and talking to them, asking them questions. That goes for any platform you stream on, you know, because people want to connect with you, you know. People want to see, you know, if they have any kind of connection with you, you know. People will talk about their day, ask about their day, and, you know, besides that, like it also depends, you know, like on you, like the person, if they're gonna like you or what, you know. So you can ask 100,000 questions, but like at the end, if they want to watch you, they want to watch you. If they don't, they don't. If they like it, they don't. Like, I don't give a fuck. If they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. Fuck it, you know. It is what it is, you know. It's like you just gotta be yourself, you know, at the end. So I don't think you should put on a show, in my opinion, you know. Maybe make it entertaining, you know, but for me, I'm not a fucking clown, so I'm not gonna put on a fucking show, you know. So what you see is who I am. So it's like, I mean, I'll tell people straight out too, you know. So it's like, I don't like being a damn clown, you know. I'm here to talk to people and connect with people and all that shit, you know. A lot of people tend to just, you know, they want to be entertainer, but they want to be also like a different person and show somebody else that they're not, you know. So it's like, that's not me. And like I was saying, a lot of people do talk to their audience, but it seems like they don't really connect with them, because they're doing like 100 things over here, or they're too much into the game, and they just say, hey, they're like playing the game, and they're like ha ha ha, and then that's it, you know. Like they just ignore the fucking person, you know. So most of the time, you know. So that's like a big fucking problem if you're trying to get people to watch you, you know. So it's like, you're gonna try to at least to engage a little more with your audience, joke around with them, have fun, you know, get to know them as well, you know. If they're streamers as well, you get to know them as well, you know, because it's important, you know. You'll have that connection as well, you know. But as people coming in and watching you, it's mostly just about always connecting with them. Don't ignore your audience, you know. That's like the biggest mistake you can do, you know. And like I said, I've done that, but by accident, because I'm not paying attention to chat or misread chat. And you know, I'm not perfect either, you know, but it seems like it's pretty common. A lot of people, they come in and go, hey, what's up, and then that's it. That's all you fucking get. They're like, what the fuck? It's like, this guy just is high and that's it, you know. It's like, yeah, you gotta fucking talk to them, you know. It's like, it's not just about saying hey, what's up, and that's it, you know. It's like, you gotta interact a lot more, you know. It's, I say either you have it in you or you don't. That's all I gotta say. It's like, I don't know. I don't think everybody could do this as like at least interacting with people, you know, because a lot of people tend to like either play the damn game, they're really good at it, and talk to people, or just play the damn game and not multitask and not talk to your audience, you know. So it's like, you know, either one. They're gonna like you for what you play your games, or for how entertaining you are to them and shit, you know. So it's like just what it is, you know. It's like nobody's really gonna watch you for playing a game, you know, because everybody can play all these fucking games, you know. It's like anybody can play these fucking games. I could play them, you know. It's like it doesn't matter, like at the end, what really game they're playing. They could be sitting on their ass and just talking, and people will find that entertaining because they just want that connection, like I said, you know. But if they're not having that, then they're not gonna stick around, you know. Like, there's probably this guy, who knows, I don't know who this is, but it looks like he's outside or something. Maybe he's just talking to people, whatever, you know. But people want that. They don't give a fuck where he's at, to be honest. They just want to talk to the streamer, you know. It's like, so kind of choose and pick, and try to learn from what other people do as well, you know. Watch other people, learn from them, and then kind of put it all together and put it for yourself. Like, I don't know, do something different or something, you know, or something similar, you know. But yeah, I mean, I always say, like, playing the same game is not always gonna help you. Unless you're really, really fucking good and you're teaching people tips and stuff like that, then yeah, but maybe, you know. But me personally, I don't like watching people play the same damn game all the time, you know. So I like to watch something different, Besides that, sometimes people are streaming a game that I don't even fucking like, but just because the person is entertaining and their conversations are entertaining, I'll stick around and stay there, you know? So it's like, that's another thing too. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really fucking matter what game they're streaming. At the end, if they have a pretty good conversation with you and connecting with you, that's all that matters. Let me drink some water. 1 second. Hopefully my connection's not fucking up this time, because I did hear it like earlier. It gets my headphones here. I'll double check it. I don't know if it's my headphones that are taking a shit or this fucking cable over here. Yeah, I think it's the fucking cable taking the shit on me. But yeah, just drink some water really quick. Pretty thirsty. I will be doing a lot of people. I will be doing. Excuse me. I will be bringing in some guests as well, and then I will be getting into people's streams as well if they need like tips and stuff or anything like that. Like I will go in their stream and watch the videos live as well, you know, if they want to. Just try to tell them, like I said, I'm not the best streamer, perfect streamer, but I can still give some tips at least. 24 son, what's up? There's somebody right there that used to stream as well. He used to stream a lot on Twitch. What's going on, man? What are you up to? What are you doing? You working? I'm sure you're working. You're working right now, right? I'm just super thirsty right now because I was just talking for a bit. I'm about to leave soon. I'm doing great, dude. I'm just trying to chat here on the podcast, you know, and talking about streaming and which is the best platform to stream on or whatever these days, you know, which one's gonna pay you out, which one's worth it and everything. Yeah, same thing at the job. Oh, at the job, okay. Yo, lunchtime right now or what? You eating lunch? What are you eating for lunch today? I was gonna do the podcast on my other channel, but I decided just to do it on this one because I don't know if I was gonna show up to people and everything when I go live, so I was like, oh fuck it, I'll just do it here. So I'm gonna start doing a lot of these more, and maybe like once or twice a week. I'll be bringing in people as well, live and everything as well. Not eating? You're fasting for a bit? Oh, okay. So you're fasting until like dinner time, or what the hell? Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of these shows. Like I said, once or twice a week. I think I'm gonna be picking Wednesdays to be probably doing it. Brought some butter chicken, rice, probably eating for some dinner like around after 7. Oh, okay, cool. That's good. I haven't been fasting, to be honest. But I'm gonna start working soon, so that's gonna be like I said, I keep saying it's gonna be a different whole schedule and shit for me later. So definitely looking up for that. And then I don't know what time the schedules here for the stream is gonna work out, but like mainly I'll probably be streaming. If I'm still gonna work at night, I'll probably still stream in the morning, and then maybe I don't know if I'm gonna be staying up that late like usually, because I'll be working on the weekends for sure. Or maybe I will. Who knows? You know, just depends. We'll see. I guess I can't really say it yet until I start. Yeah, I haven't been fasting, but I probably should for a little bit. I mainly just been going to the gym here and there, but I'm gonna go today. I'm gonna get the workout in, and then I did legs the other day. I'm probably gonna do back, maybe back today. I'm not sure. Back and chest, maybe triceps as well. Yeah, it's probably gonna work out today. Are you planning to work out today? I think you haven't been working out much, right? I think something you said you just been fasting and stuff. But that's what I've been doing. But I was just mentioning that I'm not putting a show for myself, at least for streaming and stuff. I'll just kind of be myself and everything, you know. That's what I was trying to tell people, you know, like either you put on a show or just be yourself, you know, or be entertaining enough, you know, not just play the game and just talk to people. But like I said before, I wasn't really taking it serious, so I didn't really do it. I just kind of played the game and just kind of chat here and there. But you know, that was before like the creator program. But like now I'm taking it a little more serious, you know, just because it's paying off and it's worth it to be on the creator program. So if I wasn't getting anything, dude, like I wouldn't really take it serious, you know. I'll still be like, you know, like, hey, what's up and what's going on, and just, you know, playing the game and stuff. But like, you know, this time I'm gonna take it to a different level, and that's kind of what I was trying to do before back then, but on my YouTube channel, my first channel. And then now I'm just gonna take it to a whole different level. I will be having a lot more stuff, a lot more things on here as well. Definitely gonna make it entertaining enough, at least for you guys. But I'm not a fucking clown, but I will be entertaining. Do push-ups, sit-ups at work. Damn, dude. Too bad where I'm gonna be working, they don't let me work out. Even though it's a fucking gym, but they won't let me work out there. They said it's against the rules, but I get it. They wouldn't want me to fucking get hurt and then fucking be working and shit, of course. Yeah, but I haven't really worked out for reals. I have dumbbells on my desk and curl sometimes. Nothing serious. Oh, but still better than nothing, at least, you know. I mean, I just go to the gym when I get the chance, but pretty often, you know, I'm always at the gym, so I try to be, at least. And so far I am going to be living at the gym, you could say, almost, pretty much. So that's going to be pretty crazy to be there all the time, you know. And then like coming back and working out and shit, so it's like it's going to be freaking a whole different experience being at your job and hanging out there like 24/7. I went to the gym last week, but it was like side work. Okay, I'm really waiting for the next holiday. You know, wait for the next holiday to get cut up or what? Because fuck, I'm trying to get like a 6-pack. This is the most hardest shit ever, dude. Fuck, man, like, not gonna lie, I get a little lazy trying to work on my abs. Like, everything else is fine, but like working on abs, fuck, it's a bitch. Memorial Day on the 20th is on the 26th. Hey, so let me tell you, let me ask you a question. From your experience, well, you know what? You only stream on Twitch, so I can't really ask you that question. I need a break for reals, just like a little more time off, and also no downtime. Okay, or anything. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Well, do you ever take like vacations and stuff for like a week or something, or what? From your job, did like you take like a few weeks vacations or what? I know there's always vacation time, but like some jobs only let you. So you want to actually have like 3 to 4 days. Oh, 3 to 4 days off. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, definitely. It's, you know, when you're working just like every single day and just going to work, it's like, yeah, definitely. The days go by quick. Have to be peel, but mostly emergencies. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, at my old job, I used to get like paid vacation and all that stuff. So I used to, even though like they didn't fucking want you to take it, but like they'll be like, "Oh, you're going on vacation this week," and then they'll be kind of like upset, like it's like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I gotta take my vacation." But like, "Oh, but it's the holidays." I was like, "So what the fuck's the point of having a vacation? You can't take it whenever the fuck you want." So they'll want you to take your vacation when it's like either slow or something. Like they prefer you taking your vacation around that time. And it's like, fuck. It's like, I want to take my vacation in the holidays, not fucking whenever the fuck you guys want to, you know? So I remember that shit. I need to be clear in mind, and then force myself seriously working out for 2 days. Hopefully that'll be started. So let me go into the gym. Oh, okay, you get, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely just a damn habit, you know, just like that we have. Of course, let me just change this music. Yeah, it's just a bad habit that we just create at the end, because depending on your schedule. But me, I mean, I used to work out like super late sometimes too. I mean, it's not the best, but you just kind of have to do what you have to do, you know? I'm waiting for somebody's text, but they haven't texted me, dude. So I gotta go help somebody move some stuff, but I haven't got anything yet. So I was like, all right, fuck it. And they haven't texted me yet. Soon I'm gonna probably end the stream, but yeah, I like forced myself last week, when then made be tired, then go to. You don't drink pre-workout or nothing, dude? I think you told me you don't. You should drink that shit, dude. Like, you should really drink something, because like I don't feel like working out sometimes, but I drink pre-workout all the time, dude, because fuck, dude, to fucking just by the end of the fucking day, everything that you did and everything, you're like fucking exhausted, you know? It's like, so it's not easy, dude. So I mean, you know, you should try looking into that. I know you told me you eat cottage cheese or something like that, right? For your energy or something. I don't know. That's what you told me. But I mean, like, if that works for you, then eat the crap out of the cottage cheese or something, or whatever you eat, you know? But you gotta get yourself some energy to just push through, man. Like, especially, I mean, it doesn't even matter if you're young, dude. You're gonna get tired, exhausted by the end of the day either way, you know? Even though when you're younger, you do have a little more energy, but you're gonna be tired regardless, you know? So, I mean, pre-workouts, I mostly just caffeine and protein, right? I mean, the pre-workout I use it's pretty like more on the natural side. I'll send it to you on Discord. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to pay. I want to stay up all night. Well, that's what you gotta drink it before, dude. But the pre-workouts I use, they're not like that crazy though, man. Like they give you energy, but they're not like leave you fucking like shaking and like, yeah, I want more, you know, like not like that. But they work, you know. They give you that boost, that energy you need at least, you know. I don't drink no fucking crazy shit, dude. Fuck that. A lot of people drink those C4s and all that. I was like, fuck that. I ain't drinking that shit, dude. I mean, what I'm drinking right now is pretty natural too, so it's like it doesn't give you crashes either. So that's what I like about it. No crashes. It even says right here, no crashes. Yeah, you do need something to get you in the habit. Yeah, for real, dude. Like, no joke. Super important to like get on that habit where you're working out like at least every other day or something, you know? Celsius. Yeah, the one I drink, this one, dude, is pretty damn good. I mean, I'm not promoting it or anything, but like, this one's pretty good if you want to try something. I could send it to you on the link. What I drink, you know, it's really good. Like I'm telling you, dude, I'm always trying to be careful what I put in my body and shit. I'm just drink anything, you know. But it's definitely important to get something to push you, you know. You said I'm a little brave on my podcast stuff, and it's started with one. Just go do it once. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have like everything that I take and everything to go work out, like, you know, helps me throughout my energy throughout the day. But because by that time, dude, you don't feel like working out. By the end of the day, you're like fucked, you know, you're just fucking tired. So you're like, oh fuck, I don't feel like doing it. But once you drink that shit like a little bit before, you know, it gives you that little boost and you're like, oh fuck it, let's go work out, you know. But yeah, I mean, I'll send you the stuff on Discord if you want, like the stuff I take at least, you know, see if it works out for you or something similar, you know. So that's all I can say, you know. But we'll see where it goes. Yeah, excuse me. Fucking drink. Yeah, but your experience on streaming, son. I used to watch you stream a lot before on Twitch. Do you think it's a good platform to start off or to make some real money off of, or what is your tip, since you have a lot of experience streaming on Twitch? I know you didn't stream anywhere else but besides Twitch, but at least I want to hear what do you think, and what's for people now these days to be getting started on and all that, you know, because it seems like a lot of people multi-stream now. That's what they do. But yeah, just curious what's your take on that? Okay, in terms of community, it's a good place to start. Yeah, that's what I said. It's a good place to start, you know, Twitch. But it's really hard to get big. Yep, exactly what I said too. It's a good place to start, but it's hard to get big. Definitely. You need like other things. Yep. Yeah, it's fucking hard to grow on fucking Twitch now, especially now. It's probably even harder. Yeah, in terms of money, I will say it's really bad. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up there. You're not gonna make any fucking money there. Yeah, that's what I was like trying to mention. Like, I was saying the best platform to stream on right now is Rumble because of their creator program, because they're the only ones that'll pay you off something, you know, compared to any other platform out there right now. Hey Dabs, what's going on, Dabs? How you doing today? Good morning to you. I think it's still morning for you, huh? Yeah, but in terms of like streaming on, like I was saying, Rumble is probably the best platform as that they're gonna pay you out. But to start off, I always thought Twitch was a good place to start off, you know. I agree with you as well. Like I said, everybody does multi-streaming and there's nothing wrong with that at the end, but even if you do multi-stream, like which one are you gonna? You're always gonna main one platform, regardless. Like if it's Twitch or YouTube or whatever the fuck, you know. But me personally, I mainly main obviously Rumble and then YouTube. And then I guess Kick, I have it right here. I have Kick, but nobody comes in and talks all the time. So it's like the discoverability, to get discovered on Twitch and Kick and all that is very hard, even on YouTube as well. So they're not very good places, at least to have all your eggs in one basket, right? But either way, like I said, even people multi-stream these days, it's like, which one are you still maining? You're only maining one technically, you know. So it's like you can have them all there, but which one's really doing something, you know? At the end, that's what it is, you know. Because you could be having YouTube, Twitch, and all that shit, but yeah, I have to learn. I'll go the algorithm for YouTube. I already know the algorithm for YouTube, dude. If you want to talk to me, Dabs, I'll tell you. Dude, I help so many people in my community to grow YouTube if they wanted to do streaming or content creating. I don't do it myself really that much because it takes a lot of time too. So yeah, I mean, I brought my channel up. I did a whole different channel again, and I brought it to like 500 and something. You know, it's like I know what to do. You know, it's just you just got to keep at it. You know, so it's like. Yeah, in terms of biggest population, definitely Twitch have the most people that might come watch you, but also competitive. Yeah, definitely competitive. Twitch is fucking competitive as hell. Nice, I'm gonna do great on YouTube, which just meant the people need to learn for YouTube, not you. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. No, I get it, Debs. But I know that I mentioned this before earlier, that streaming on YouTube and doing content creation on YouTube is they're both different, and also doing shorts on YouTube is different. So they're all like different algorithms, and if you're doing videos and shorts, it's fine. But once you start doing live streams, that's when your algorithm starts getting fucked up for these over here. Because YouTube started like, wait a minute, this guy's not doing videos, so let's just send them people that are streaming, right? And somebody told me a tip that recently, shout out to Squall, he told me that that somebody told him that if you do live stream on YouTube, to make sure you put it unlisted when you're done, or else it'll mess up your video, your algorithm on the other shit. So that's the thing. That's what I mean. Like, that's why I was like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna fuck with that shit right now, because it was messing up my videos algorithm. I noticed that as soon as I started live streaming, and like I didn't really get people coming in, so I was like, it was mostly the people I know. So I was like, yeah, it'll mess up your algorithm for sure, 100%. So like I have a few people that stream, and I know they do really good on stream because that's all they do, you know. So it's like, that's why I said at the end, it's like, what are you gonna do, you know? Are you gonna be a live streamer, or are you gonna be a content creator on there? Okay, I'll go help them out. Let's see, for a little bit, whatever. I'm about to take off in a little bit. Sorry about that. Makes sense. Making some coffee, hopping back to the Madden. Oh, nice, dude. Are you streaming right now too? Dabs, are you streaming too? Are you guys streaming right now? But yeah, sorry about that. That's because I have to go soon, so I was just checking on the messages, and it wasn't popping up on my watch. Usually I just look at it on my watch because it tells me how many messages is coming through or whatever. But anyways, yeah, I was just saying, at the end, like, if you're gonna be maining one platform, make sure you're doing it right, because it's not just about throwing it out there too and just streaming as well, you know. Like somebody came on Kick recently and told me, hey, you know, your channel is pretty much interesting, but I think you should probably work on your page so you get more people to come in or whatever, right? But that's something that I didn't really think about, because I think I started streaming on Kick because Dabs told me. He's like, hey, you should probably throw your Kick out there, you know? So I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. You know, I have an account already, so I just put it out there. But I mean, I should probably fix it when I get the chance, but I didn't really give a fuck right now, to be honest. So if you're gonna be doing like any multi-streaming, make sure everything's good on those platforms as well, at least from my learning experience right now. And then if you are streaming from YouTube, Rumble Studios, you gotta remember too that it's not perfect right now, and then they do have some issues also with audio as well at times. So be aware of that wherever you're putting your streaming, multi-streaming on, you know. So people will be like, hey, the sound sounds fucked up. I know Sun's told me that a few times. But I was like, I can't do shit about it. It's the fucking Rumble Studios, you know, they're working on that shit. But yeah, I don't know if any of you had those kind of issues, but it seems pretty common on Rumble Studios. And yeah, so that's what I noticed. I recently brought the bitrate up to like 14K or something like that, because it seemed when I was playing a game and shit, like the fucking thing will get a little pixelated on the stream, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, that doesn't happen when I stream regular OBS, you know? So I was like, do I have to bring this shit up higher or something, or what the fuck, you know? So yeah, like there's a lot of things that, you know, we gotta learn still, obviously, you know, including myself, you know. But at the end, you still gotta be open-minded about things when people tell you stuff, you know, and listen and just put it into your own, you know. Like, somebody might tell you something, but like something might not really be 100% right or whatever, but just kind of just be open-minded at the end, you know, because that's what really matters, you know. If you're not open-minded and you're just gonna, you know, be like, oh no, I know what the fuck I'm doing, then you might have a hard time trying to grow on any of these platforms, right? So but yeah, I mean, a lot of people are just doing their own thing, right? Like I said, a lot of people are either just throwing videos and gameplays and they're just being in chat and just talking and shit. I've seen that before too. You know, everybody has their own little way of streaming. You know, like I said, it's not what game you're playing all the time. It's just about how you're interacting with the audience and all that shit. So that's just what goes, you know, like that's just what it is, you know. If you're not good enough entertainer, if you can't be on cam or whatever, like you better put on a good fucking show, you know. That's just what it is, you know. If you don't put on a good show, then people are not gonna stick around, you know. And I know a lot of people on Dabs, shout out to Dabs and Photo Dub for being here, and Sun as well, and anybody else that was lurking in here. You know, when Dabs streams, like, you get into his conversation where, you know, he's talking and everything, and, you know, he knows how to talk to people, you know. So it's like, that's why people are sticking around. Like, to be honest, I don't go in there to watch him play the game. I go in there to talk to him, because I'm not into Fortnite and all that shit. So I'm not into that game. So at the end, it's like, if the person could keep you there when them playing a different game that you don't like, then that's a good thing, you know. So it's like, what is it gonna be, you know? Is it gonna be the person playing the game that's the reason why you came in there for, or is it because they know how to entertain you and have a good conversation and connecting with you, you know? Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For W, I seen you when you go in there, you're talking to people, you know. But, you know, like I was saying before, like, either people put on a fake show or they're fucking clowns, or they don't know how to put on a show, or they're just being themselves. Either one, you know. It's just either one. And there's a lot to streaming, you know. So it's like, there's not just one thing. There's a lot to it, and there's a lot to learn from it. So I mean, best thing I could say is just go on people's streams and watch them and talk to them. And also, you can learn a few things from them as well. It's like, hey, why do I like to come in this guy's stream and talk to him every single time and be here and all that stuff, you know? What is the reason? What keeps me entertained, you know? And I mean, that will kind of give you an idea and put it to your stream. Like, oh, okay, maybe I find this entertaining, so I'll kind of do something similar to that. It's not, you're not copying the person, but you know, you're gonna have to put yourself on the spot, uncomfortable spot, and you gotta like look at the camera, either look at the camera or be an avatar, whatever the fuck you choose to be, you know, but you gotta talk to the people and shit. It's just what it is. If not, it's just gonna go into like, it's just gonna fail, you know. People are not gonna stick around. Doesn't matter how many fucking followers you have on your fucking stream and all that shit. It doesn't matter. People are not gonna come in and stick around if you're gonna be fucking you know, sorry, if you're not being like if you're being like a real person, people will stick around for being a real person, you know. Stigma, it's like you're doing playing the games. How hard could it be? Really, I don't understand work but requirements, but be a good streamer. That's what there's so many one-viewer streams. Yeah, exactly, son. That's exactly right. Yeah, I mean, when people are just playing a damn game, like they're just like, I'll give you a fucking example right now. You know, like I'm not gonna choose somebody, but 'cause I don't want to put nobody in the spot like that. It's pretty fucked up. You know, if somebody's coming, let's go watch Dr. Disrespect. Why is this guy so fucking famous? Tell me.
We actually did it.
Do you guys know why? Because I already know why this guy's famous. I mean, his name says it one thing, but another thing, he's a fucking clown, dude. Like, he knows he's a fucking clown. He likes to fucking be straight up, dude, and then that's it. He puts on a fucking show for everybody, you know? People find that shit entertaining, you know? He's funny or whatever. Like him or not, hate him or not, he's still fucking famous for his own reasons, right? But yeah, he's a fucking character. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You gotta either be a fucking character or you gotta be yourself, you know? That's an act, yep. That's why I said you gotta be a clown or you gotta be yourself, dude. Which one's gonna be, you know? But you can't be awkwardly just like sitting here and just fucking playing a fucking game and shit and just expect people to come in and be like, hey, hi, how's it going? And then that's it, you know? It's like, that shit ain't gonna work, you know? It's like people are gonna fucking take off and shit. Look, people are fucking laughing here. He's not even doing shit, dude. This fucker's just playing a fucking game. He's just acting stupid. That's it. Acting himself. It's just a fucking act. Is producing it was value. It's crazy. Yeah, I know, dude. Dude, they fucking throw fucking 500, 5K, dude, to this fucking guy to stream, dude. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy how much people support this guy. But, you know, they like what they see and he puts on a good show, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Have you seen him without the wig? Yeah, I've seen him without the wig. Yeah, he has like fucking gray hair and all that shit. Yeah, I've seen him. It's crazy, dude. Look, he came on Rumble and then he's fucking getting all these people hyped and everything. Yeah, he's clearly a normal person. Yeah, he is. That's what I'm saying. Like, this guy doesn't fucking act like this, you know, in real life, you know? At least I don't think so. I know it's an act, but, you know. He's like... He knows what the fuck he's doing, you know? Since the very beginning, you know? And, a lot of people should look at streamers like this and kind of learn something from it, you know? At the end. He's like 6'5", Chad. Yeah, he's fucking tall as hell. I know, I've seen that shit. I think he's as tall as the fucking Undertaker and shit. Remember the Undertaker? I think he's as tall as him. I think I saw a video of him and Undertaker, like, face to face, dude. They're like the same height, I think. Yeah, he's definitely tall. Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time before streaming got... Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know he's been doing it for a long time. He started off on Twitch, right? If I'm not mistaken, or what? I know he started off somewhere. Look at him. He puts on a fucking show. Look at this shit, dude. Look.
Let me float! Hey, everybody! Let me float!
That's fucking Tony. He's a fucking actor, a clown. You know, that's what he fucking does. He puts on a fucking show, dude. He's good at that shit. He knows what the fuck he's doing, and he's been doing it for a long time. Yeah, he's also been doing it for a long time. So it was easier to make it back then, since there was not. Oh yeah, there's less competitive. Yeah, less competitive. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, you know. He made it up there because he had less competitors around him as well, you know, right? I wonder, did he start it first or the Ninja guy started first? Who started first streaming? Because I didn't know about this guy until like, I want to say like 5 years back, to be honest, dude. I didn't know about this guy. So somebody told me like, oh, they said, because I used to wear like, not those glasses, but somebody says like, oh, you kind of look like Dr. Disrespect. And then I was like, what? Because I think I had like some different type of glasses, or like yellow or something, or you remind me of Dr. Disrespect or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, but anyways, that's just funny. But yeah, this guy, he puts on a show. He knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for a long time, so people gotta take that as an example of why people are making it, or why people are sticking around in chat and all that. But even though he's fucking famous, of course people are gonna stick around, but just an example, you know, to watch other people's streams, you know. Ninja play Halo back in the day. Oh really? I didn't even know he played Halo. I just seen him fucking play Fortnite, but didn't blow up. Oh, he didn't blow up until Fortnite. Oh, okay, that's kind of when I heard about him, when he was playing Fortnite and all that shit. But yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Those are facts. And we're gonna go try to raid somebody right now. Who's on? Obviously, we're not gonna go raid Dr. Disrespect. You know. What the fuck?
You're gonna have to make them believe.
Stupid ass this guy.
The momentum.
Oh really? I didn't know that. I didn't even know that Twitch was called Just TV. Oh, Justin TV. I didn't know that.
Rumble Premium for the fearless.
Stupid ass.
The two-time.
Yeah, well, that fucker does shit like that, of course. Apparently, he was a streamer back even when he was working. I'm not involved. He was working on COD. Oh, really? That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know any of that, to be honest. But we're gonna go raid somebody. I think we're gonna go raid for the dub. So he's playing. He's playing Madden. He was in here a minute ago. Daps was in here too, but I think he got out. He's probably got to go do something or something like that. Alright, well, that was fun. Everybody stick around. A lot of you guys hung out here for a little while, and appreciate it. Coming in, everybody. Thank you, son. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you later. I gotta go. You're gonna go work or go pick up your kid? Oh no, I gotta go help somebody out right now. They need like help moving and stuff, so I'm gonna help for a little bit for that, and then after that I go pick up my son and all that. But I don't start work yet. Soon I will start. I don't know when yet, but maybe in a few weeks or something. But thanks for stopping by, and thanks for people on Kick for stopping by and lurking as well. and everybody that came in today. Shout out to for you guys spending your time here with me and hanging out here. I really do appreciate it. This will be like one of the podcasts. I will be bringing in some guests as well. If you want to be a guest, well, we got to talk about that. But if you want me to like look at your channel while we're live and all that stuff, like I'll be gladly look into that as we're live, and we'll check out your channel and everything as well. That'll be pretty interesting to watch and talk about as well, you know. But other than that, I will catch you guys what's tomorrow? Thursday. Maybe I'll do it Thursday. I'm gonna be streaming this whole week because I still gotta finish up my hours though. But yeah, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We will be coming back tomorrow, but it won't be a podcast. It'll probably be some gameplay. I'm not sure yet, but the podcast is gonna be like once a week, so I will only do it once a week, the podcast. But yeah, thank you again, guys. I appreciate it. Make sure if you haven't hit the like, make sure you hit the like. That does help out the channel as well, and make sure you share it as well, or repost and all that. If you care to join the Discord, it's right there. But you have to do an application for it. So I just don't let it, just to make sure no trolling and all that shit. Keep it not too toxic on my Discord there. But thank you, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. We're gonna go raid this guy, and I'll be back on Thursday. So have a good day, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.